Conquerors, warriors, welcome back to another edition of the Front Seven Rush podcast. I'm your host with the most, Bijan, aka the CTO, the tech whiz, genius, you can call me, extraordinaire. Today, we just have our second host. Nas is not with us today, unfortunately, but we have Vince. And Vince, before I bring him in, let me get him right. Let me get him right. Vince. What can I say about Vince? He he's he's sharp. He's sharp. He's tough. He's witty. Oh man, you're not gonna go. You're not gonna fare well against him if you try saying anything about him. He's gonna have something right back. He cares about the kids. Oh, he loves the kids. I think he's getting right back on a foundation for the kids. And if your kid plays football, he's gonna have some favoritism with Vince for sure. I don't think Vince cares much about the kids doing calculus, but he definitely cares about the kids playing football. Let's bring him in, our second host, Vince the Legend.
What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
I'm good.
I
All
was
right.
backstage shadow boxing, dude. I mean, that
Ooh,
that
ooh,
intro was so
ooh,
cold
ooh,
blooded.
ooh.
I mean, I'm backstage shadow boxing, man. I felt good like that. Had adrenaline flowing through me like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, I'm,
That's
I'm,
what's up.
I had to do something more.
Yeah,
Next
yeah.
time I'll write something out so it's a little smoother.
I mean, it's cool. All that was good, man. And it look like you got your internet on point tonight.
Yep. Working from the office, the Black Tech Company office.
Yeah,
Yep.
man. I mean, real quick. I mean, again, explain to me about your company, just real quick, a little
Yeah,
brief.
real quick. Black Tech Company, myself right now, company of one. I help people with tech, whether it's websites, whether it's just consulting. I mean, I'm helping a guy right now with the photo booth. It's whatever it is. If you just need a smart person in the room to talk to, if that's
Mhm.
all you need, I got a service for you. If you need something else, if I don't do necessarily do that service, I know how it's done. If it's technology, I can find the people. So that's Black Tech Company right there. In the future, we're moving on to robotics, but right now, consulting and dirty work.
Cool. I mean, hey, man, look, it is always good to know somebody in all these different industries, man. Tech is huge right now.
Tech is
It's getting
huge.
uh, it's getting a lot of traffic in Austin, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, Austin.
It's getting a
Oh,
lot of
Austin.
traffic in Austin, and
Some cities are speaking of tech, some cities are like, have you heard of these mayors starting to take their paychecks in Bitcoin?
I haven't. But I'm
Yeah.
not surprised, man. Bitcoin is a real deal.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. They
Yeah.
say a lot of this stuff is going to change into crypto at some point.
Which makes sense. I know you're invested a bit. I'm invested a little bit. You already know what happened with me and Dogecoin, man. I just
Mm.
ah.
Yeah, man. I mean, you should get back in it. You should get back in
Yeah.
it, man. Cause I mean, that can be so stressful, man. When I tell you watching, stocks go up and down. So you have to be, you know, in a different space where you just can't sit there and watch it.
Yeah.
And
And
at least so you get to that level where you got, the actual firms watching your stocks for you. You
you
know what I
gotta
mean?
have your emotions in control watching
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, because you'll make a decision, and it's the wrong decision just because of a little fluctuation.
Right.
And
Like I was telling you earlier, man, we gonna start bringing in a lot of different guests. I'm working on that as we speak.
I got a crypto expert that we could actually bring on, and if she doesn't have the time, then her son or her daughter probably would come on to talk about
Okay,
that.
I mean that's what we're looking for, man. We're looking for a crypto expert. We're looking for a lot of different people, and if you listening now and you have some expertise in certain things,
Yeah.
being a chef,
Oh
uh,
yeah.
personal training, pastors,
Oh yeah.
lawyers, You
Vince, I
know,
got this one. I know you already got a lineup, but you didn't even know about this one. Your very own sister, KV. After her surgery, and I pray she had a great surgery today. She's gonna be recovering or off of work for a month, and she'll have a chance to tell us more about her life as a what it starts with the C. What choo choo the
conductor.
conductor as a conductor for the railroad.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. All that, man. We trying to feature a lot of different people, man.
yeah,
I think that's the direction we want to go in, man. You know, there's a lot of interesting people out there, man, and you can come in and you can plug your business. Cause I'm one of them people, man, that I know how it is to get started. When you're trying to get started, when you're trying to build business, I mean, you
what's
need
up,
little
Obi?
stuff, man, that you can do to market your business. So, you
Yeah,
know, I would
yeah.
definitely want this show to be a platform for that, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Eyes. Sometimes all you need is eyes.
That's it, man. So listen, man. I don't know what's going on with these NFL players, man. So now we got a Saints player, you know, pretty tough guy, man. Pretty tough guy. Also, Dante Harris, man, little kick returner, uh, special teams guy, wide receiver. Here he go, man. I got caught up in the driving while intoxicated thing, man, and he's facing some probation time behind that. Look, man, I don't know what the deal is, what's going on with these guys, man. You guys got a car service, man. Now, one time I was listening to Shannon Sharp, right? Which I
Yeah,
love listening to Shannon. You know, Shannon he was a Hall of Famer, played in the NFL a number of years, and he was explaining it because people were saying, why don't they just take the car service? You know, they provide them with a luxury car service so they don't have to drive. So Shannon said, he said, man, these guys when they drive up, man, they don't want to be getting out no car service. They want the ladies to see them getting out this, Rolls Royce and getting out of these Mercedes Benz and stuff. He said, man, that's what that's about. They don't want to be driving up and no, SUV letting them out the
I
back seat.
mean, if you're walking out of this Mercedes Benz like this, no one wants to see that.
Well, I
These
mean,
NFL players
I don't
need
know,
to.
man. You look at them, a lot of these women, they don't care how you walking out, as long as you just getting out of Rolls Royce. They want to,
Oh, hey, you need help? Oh, he
yeah,
needs
they
help.
want they want to know who you are, especially what these guys, some of the areas that these guys play around in. They want to know who are you, where you
Right,
going, who you with, the
right.
whole 9 yards. So Shannon said it best, man. I
To
mean,
all
he said it's
appearances.
not easy for those guys to get in the to take the car service. So,
Hey, what's up, Jerry?
Jared, what's up, man? So,
Hey, the lovely.
hey, the
Don't
lovely.
drive too fast. There's a lot of driving accidents going on.
Yeah, man. So it's that's where they at with that. But this particular guy, man, um, thank God he didn't have no accident. He just got pulled over.
Oh, okay. So that's good. All right.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's good, but it ain't good.
Right. I mean, I'm not congratulating him. I'm just, you know, thankful that he didn't do what Ruggs did. You know.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's a long way from that. But I mean, I, who knows? A couple more miles up the street, he could have. So thank
He
God he
could
got
have.
pulled over and out of his car,
Yeah.
and everybody made it home safely, man. But come on, fellas, y'all gotta freeze with this, man. Y'all got the world at your feet. You're doing great things. You're taking care of your family, man. Don't
Yeah.
ruin it, man. Just for a night out, you know.
Oh yeah.
We all been there before, had a little bit more than we need to drink, get behind the wheel, but you really, man, got to think about it, before you do that. So,
Really got to think about it.
yeah, because it's not, at the end of the day, man, like, what Ruggs had going on with him, I mean, it could happen.
I mean, these guys have enough money to have somebody sitting outside waiting for them from the beginning of the night to the end of the night.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's player. If you just want to talk about what's player, you got somebody just sitting out there waiting on you,
Waiting.
in a big suburban. You know what I mean? And that's player right there. Versus, you driving up in the. I mean, trust me, these they know you got money,
Right.
so you keep that big dog at the house. If you know you're gonna be drinking like that.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. And,
Uh, Bodine said something. He
mhm.
said he left a comment. These young guys want women to see their super dope cars. They like to stunt. Yeah,
They
like
do.
what you said. Shannon Sharp said.
Yeah, yeah. And Shannon said that's why a lot of them won't take these car services, man, because they wanna pull up in the big boys, man. Like Migos song, uh, pulling out the whips for the Super Bowl.
Oh, I don't. You talking to the you? We need Nas on the show if you gonna bring up some rap lyrics.
I mean, that's a bad joint, man. Pulling out the whips for the Super Bowl. Everybody want everybody to see how they living, how they rolling. What
Hey,
up, cuz? What's going on?
but
What's
yeah, no, that's a shame though. Yeah, these football players really need to get it together. I
mm-hmm.
just I just don't see it. You having all that money. I mean, there's people without any of that money, without a percentage of that can. Oh, everybody has a percentage of it, but I'm just saying, there's people that they get Ubers just fine. How,
Yeah,
as an NFL player, can you not just make sure you have a driver, a designated driver?
the level said what men won't do for cookies. Yeah,
Uh,
that's right, man. Hey, look at man. Them jokes gonna do whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
You know what I mean? For for
Man,
for for them to get to that heaven, man. For them to get to that woman heaven, man. They gonna you gotta see it, BJ. You gotta see them dope rides, man.
man.
You gotta see them dope rides.
I think it's still cool if you hop out the back seat of a no, not if you hop out the back seat of like a coupe, but the ones with back seats. But
What I
but
mean, if you get I mean, these guys got they should have a look. I'm pretty sure they got a luxury service, man. They ain't getting out the
yeah,
back of no Nissan Versa.
they can get out of a what people like Lambo trucks. I don't, but people like Lambo trucks. They could get out the back of one of
They ain't got
those.
to do the Lambo truck, man. Just put me in a Suburban and let me stretch out and pick me up and me
All
and my
black
party and whatever. Just a nice
executive.
Tahoe or something. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
They ain't got to be no Lambo or no.
I mean, I think about it like this: you don't fly the jet, right? So let somebody drive the car. If you don't have
That's
a
true.
problem with the pilot flying the jet, then you shouldn't have a problem with somebody sober driving a car.
Flying the PJ.
Exactly,
That's
the PJ.
one of my on my bucket list, man.
A PJ?
To ride in the PJ.
Oh, I thought it was to buy one, not
No,
to
no, no,
ride
no,
in
no,
one.
no. I don't want to buy now. You
It's-
don't buy the PJ. You buy the hours.
I mean, no. I think Kevin Hart bought his own.
Well, I mean, typically you just buy the hours. I don't think Kevin Hart bought his own. I
Hmm.
think he just bought the hours and it's his whenever he want to rent it.
I get
Or
it.
whenever because you just buy so many hours and then you just keep buying out. When you run out of hours, you buy
Well,
more hours.
well, I'll listen to you for now because you sound like you know. I've never even heard of buying PJ hours.
Yeah, you just buy the hours, man, and you can fly on
Hey
the
man, I
PJ.
got about 4,000 PJ hours.
For real, I think like $10,000 an hour though.
Oh,
Yeah,
woo.
yeah,
Why? Well, hey, yeah,
yeah. I
hey.
think like 10 grand an hour.
I'm
So
definitely
you
not
can
taking a private jet anywhere further than. Well, jets don't go out of the country, do they?
jets. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't, why wouldn't they?
I mean, could you take a jet to
I'm pretty
Australia?
sure.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a big enough jet, you can't take no damn mini bike engine jet. You know what I
Many.
mean?
hopefully, hopefully that wouldn't be in the air at all. He said, "What the heck is a PJ? A private jet?" Sorry. We just, it's we call it a PJ because
Yeah, we
we
don't, you know,
it's
you gotta be a sucker to say private jet. We just say PJ. You know what I mean?
uh Melly Mel said Russell Wilson has his own PJ, face on it and everything. But
For
Vince
real?
said he just got the hours and put a sticker on it. So so
You know, I thought you just buy the hours. You know, you can buy your own PJ if you rocking like that, but you
buy
know,
a
a lot of them
pilot
guys
too.
they just buy the hours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, either way, you know, you still big dog. You don't even go through the regular terminal. They got a
N-
different terminal
Now
that you go through.
now I don't think anyone's doing it as big as dang, what is his name? Oh, John Travolta. You know, at his house he had the actual hangars.
Well, I think he flies himself, right?
Oh, I don't know. Is he a pilot? What do you mean?
I think he flies
What?
himself, man. I
I
think he
wouldn't
has a.
I wouldn't do that.
I think he flies himself.
Oh, well,
I think
anyways,
so.
if you're gonna buy a jet or a plane or whatever, if you can park it at your house like Travolta, you're
Yeah,
doing something. But if you gotta buy it and you gotta go to the airport or some private, somebody else's trip, to go hop on your plane,
yeah.
then
I mean, that's doing it there. You park your PJ at the house, man.
man, can
That's
you
on
imagine
another
you
level.
walk out of your house and just go right up the steps into the plane?
Yeah, that's another level right there.
Man.
That's another level. What Stampede said?
Let's see. Oh, okay, here we go. Raiders cornerback Damon Arnett is facing two civil lawsuits. The first accuses Arnett of causing a hit and run crash that injured a Las Vegas woman last year. The second was filed by a valet attendant accusing Arnett of screaming obscenities and spitting on them after he was unable to present the proper ticket to retrieve his vehicle.
I saw something about this, BJ. Now you know nowadays, if you yelling at somebody in their face and spit particles fly out your mouth, they can accuse you of spitting on them, right?
That's yeah, yeah.
And I think that's what the valet guy, that's his accuse. You know, that's what he's
Right, right.
doing.
When you got someone in your face and they, hey, that's my car,
Yeah,
man.
you know, yeah,
Huh,
man. I'm gonna get my
huh.
ticket when I get my
You,
ticket. You
I
know,
know you saw me pull it in. His
all
mother,
that, all that,
give me
all
my
that.
man. Give
Especially
me
when you
my.
got that drink in you. You know, you got especially when you got some of that headbanger boogie in you, man.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
your lips are loose, so you just got
all that, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
It's hard to hold that in there, man.
yeah.
When you full that headbanger boogie, you know what I mean?
Headbanger boogie.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard of that. Headbanger boogie. Uh-uh. Who's Bobo? Broderick said Bobo got a PJ, cuz.
That's my cousin, man. He ain't got no PJ yet.
Your cousin has a PJ?
He ain't got it yet. Unless he got it, ain't told me about it.
I
Maybe he
mean,
working on it.
that's why it's called a private jet.
He big dog in life.
You ain't supposed to
He's
know.
a big dog now. He's a big dog.
All right, all right. The lovely said Jay Z has a jet. Of course, he's got
Of
a
course,
jet.
Jay Z got a jet. You know what I mean?
He probably has a couple jets.
I'm pretty sure Jay Z. It ain't nothing that cat don't have.
Man,
You know what I mean?
man.
What Bodine said?
Bodine said, "Be like Bow Wow. Take a picture in front of one and say it's his."
Did
uh,
Bow Wow do that, man?
I hope he didn't, but it sounds like something that he would be clowned for.
Yeah,
He's
Bodine
always
he ain't gonna put him
dragged.
on blast if he ain't do that.
Yeah, Bodine, you're probably right. Yeah, but Bow Wow's always dragged across the internet for something.
Exactly. But nevertheless, man, you guys take the car service. All you athletes, man, getting stopped for DUIs and stuff, and everybody else too, man. Before you get into, I mean, you can call an Uber now. You don't
Yeah,
have to get behind the wheel. You know, if you've been drinking too much, you can't. If you can't call your partner, your gal, or your husband, or
yeah.
your dude, you know, call an Uber, man. Don't even take
Call
a
an Uber.
chance.
Call an
Yeah,
Uber, please.
yeah. BJ, I can honestly say, man, I don't think I've been drunk in years.
Yeah, drunk is a little far, you know?
Right. I mean, drunk, like, where you shouldn't be driving. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And I don't know, man. I just feel like at some point that should get old. You know what I'm saying?
I think drunk gets old after the second hangover. Heck, after the
Yeah.
first one.
Them hangovers are a beast,
And you
man.
don't even have to get drunk to have a hangover.
You
So
don't
that
do.
that really deters me.
Yeah, yeah. You don't like that next day feeling.
No, man, I hate it. Hate
Yeah,
it.
yeah. It's bad
Yeah.
business, man. It's bad business. Now you cats, man, that can continuously do it over and over. Um, that says a lot. You know what I mean?
I tell you what though, Vince. I could drink me. Oh, sorry. Turn that off. I could drink me a. You already know what I'm gonna say. A margarita, a big one, maybe two,
Really?
and go to sleep feeling good, snuggled up, wake up feeling even better.
Really? That
Yep.
margarita does you fine, huh?
It's the tequila, man. It's the tequila.
Oh, have you ever heard Di Serono?
Isn't that dark liquor?
Yeah. Oh man, I love
Yeah.
these. I just sip on a little Di Serono, man, and be
So
just.
you drink diesel, basically.
No, no, no. It's not
Mm,
like that. It's a liqueur,
mm.
man. It's real smooth, no,
It's
bro.
smooth.
Smoother than that to kill you.
No- Have you ever had some chocolate to kill you?
No, I can't
You
drink nothing
before
sweet.
before you. Oh well, it's not.
If it's chocolate, it's sweet, man.
It's kind of sweet, but I mean, look, I'm one day I'm probably gonna try some Diesel Rono on the show and watch what my face turns into.
Man, you gonna break like, man, Vince, why you just not turn me on to Di Serono, man?
No, I'm gonna
Little
drink
Di
that, and you're gonna see
Serono.
me go.
Okay.
You know, real quick, I probably shouldn't say this. I was at a bar once, probably like I think the last bar of the night, one of the last times I ever really got drunk. I was drinking like white, it's called white liquor, right? You know, clear, right?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
at the end of the night, I decided, well, let me try a dark shot with my friend, dark liquor. It went here and it came right back out,
For real.
all over the bar's floor. But it was late and
Through
there
your
weren't many
nose and
people.
everything.
All that. I just went to the bathroom, cleaned up, and we left. We didn't even tell anybody. It was wrong. It was wrong of me, but I
Yeah, you
admit it.
nasty.
I confess. Okay, this is my confession, boo.
You nasty, man. You nasty. Yeah. For real, for real. See what the lovely said. Hey, headbanger booger make you act up, BJ. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Headbanger boogie. Y'all are over there drinking moonshine.
No, 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 no. Stampede said that was a Bow Wow challenge for folks faking the funk on IG. Did you see that, BJ?
No, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
Of course, there is a Bow Wow challenge.
Now, BJ, what is 1738?
1738. I just know it's from a song.
Okay. Brother, you're gonna have to elaborate on
Hello,
that, man. I
in
don't
your
know what
pretty
that
eyes,
is, cuz.
walk right through the door. A Fetty Wap.
Okay. I don't know what is it. Clear? Is it brown? What is it?
I think it's
Whiskey?
brown. I think it's brown.
Probably a whiskey or something.
I think it's Remy.
Oh, Remy.
1738
Oh, that's what he said, Remy
alcohol.
Martin.
Yeah, it's Remy Martin cognac.
Okay.
Yeah. Um. Oh, Bodine said for some people it takes over your life. It's more to it. For some people, it's an addiction. They have to have the drink every chance they can.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it could get rough, man. I'm sure it can
Yeah.
get rough, brother.
I heard there's some people they drink so much that their blood alcohol level is so high that their body expects that. So if they were to stop drinking or slow down past a certain point, their body would react negatively to them slowing down.
Like get sick.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Mm.
So that's another reason why a lot of these athletes, man, need to slow it down. You know
Mm.
what I mean?
Yeah, really.
Need to slow it down. Now, BJ, I was gonna ask you a question, man.
All right.
How do you? I mean, and you right now you in a relationship with your lady. how do you know when somebody is the one? You know how they say the one, this is the one. How do you think you know when it's the one? Is it a feeling you think you have, or is it just how she make you smile, or is it how she make you feel, or is it?
Mm,
I mean, is it like you can't? Do you have a checklist? I mean, what's
uh,
the deal?
so for me to know she is the one. Okay, this is easy for me.
Okay.
One, I have to be able to have a good conversation with her, an amazing conversation, and what I mean is that not those conversations you have with people that you just meet at the bar or something, and it's like, oh hey, you just BS just to talk, just when you're just a great socializer and you just talk
Mm-hmm.
about whatever and always keep talking and asking about them. Like, sure, that's cool, but no, I mean, like, it has to be something I'm interested in first off, so we got to have our interest in line. Okay, that's on the checklist. So if,
Mm-hmm.
if you're any bit technical about anything, I mean, it could be anything. I
Right.
will I will be interested because I like to dive into technical things and
Mm-hmm.
take it apart, and or even people. You could be technical about your love for your dog. And
Mm-hmm.
if I find something in there interesting that
Mm-hmm.
I can, dig into,
Right.
okay, so that's one. That's one.
Okay.
I'm gonna just do three.
Just do three. Just do
I'll just
three.
do three. So that's my first one. We gotta have our interests lined up, and we can talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Second one, um, I would say it's a respect for me and for my knowledge. So you may not know all of what I know, and you may not know what I know and what I
Mm-hmm.
don't know, but
Right.
don't pretend or assume like you do. you
Okay.
know
Oh yeah.
don't treat me one way because I look one way.
Yeah.
Just hold off and
Mm.
wait till I show you who I am. You know what I mean?
Right.
Until then, respect me.
Okay.
Please. That's number two.
Mm-hmm.
Number three, checklist for a soulmate. I already did interest, so we could talk for hours and stuff. I already did respect me, so I can actually look you in the face. um so number three, um hmm, I'm a very simple guy.
Right.
Honesty. Can you
Mm.
be honest? That's the last thing. Just honesty. Just be honest.
Right.
Be honest about anything and everything you want to be honest about.
Right.
um but don't let me catch you in little lies, like,
Yeah.
hey, did you take the trash out?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I'd be asking her that. Let me change that. I wouldn't be asking her if she took the trash out, Vince.
Right.
But let's say I ask her, hey, did you
Something simple.
something simple? Oh, hey, why did you put that fork on the counter? You know it's dirty. Why didn't you put it in the sink? Oh, I didn't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know it was you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
those three things, just the first one, interest.
Mm-hmm.
Second one, I forgot what I said, Vince.
Yeah, I got you. Go ahead.
Interest, honesty, and
Yeah, just a little
respect.
lies.
And
Yeah.
respect.
Right.
Interest, honesty, and respect. What about you?
Yeah. I mean, respect is way up there, man. Because even if you start disliking each other, you just still got to be able to respect one another. And I think that falls under when I say constantly, you got to be able to control your emotions because everything you know, ain't gonna be the way you want it. So you have to figure out a way to control yourself and not get disrespectful. Um, and I think you only do that when you lose control.
Right.
So I think control is a big thing. I
Mm,
think somebody who can admit, somebody who can say my bad, somebody who can say I messed up,
right.
somebody who can say I apologize.
Responsibility.
Responsibility, man. When you come across some people who they can never say my bad, or they can
Mm.
never say, and they always got to have a explanation on why something happened, instead of just saying, I'm sorry. You know what I mean?
Simple.
So that's
Simple.
simple, and then you have to have some similar interests, man. You know what I mean? Now they say opposites attract, but you have to have some similarities. You know what I mean? Like
Some.
for me, I mean, I feel like I'm a go getter. You know what I mean? I
Mm.
feel like I'm a creator, and I enjoy creating. I enjoy creating opportunities for other people, and so it has to be somebody with those similar interests. You know what I mean? That don't mind getting out there and figuring things out. You know what I'm saying? Start new,
Give to get.
yeah.
Mm.
Start not afraid to start new adventures. You know
Right.
what I mean? And I'm just
Change.
saying,
Ooh,
and I'm just saying on
that's
as
important.
far as I'm concerned. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
You just gotta have that, man. You just gotta have that. If not, uh, because if you got a person that's full of energy, then you got a person that's a little bit more on the lazy soul side.
Hmm.
That's not gonna work. You know
Right,
what I mean? In my
right.
opinion.
I agree.
So yeah, so that those are my three. We can go on and on, but
Yeah,
those
it could go
those
on.
are three. And while we shooting our three out, or our one or two, I like to hear from Jerry and the Lovely and Bodine, Bashari.
Yeah.
What do y'all think? Bashari already said a couple of things.
Okay, so yeah. Varsity said, oh, my bad. She said when you want them in your presence and y'all can talk about anything and everything. Okay, so that's
Mhm.
two different things.
Yeah, when you
Okay.
and she and see, you have to understand. Now, this just me now, BJ. You're not gonna be able to talk to them about everything. Some stuff they don't know.
I've grown to learn that, and I'm not gonna deny it.
Right. Some stuff they don't know, and they may just, it just may be a one-sided conversation, which, at the end of that, it doesn't always end well because you be thinking, well, you ain't listening to me. You hear what I'm saying? But if
Right.
they don't really know or understand what you're saying,
Right.
you know what I mean? So you have to be careful of talking about anything. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You got to talk about something that this cat know what the hell he's talking about. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? For
Mm-hmm.
it to be a decent conversation.
One thing I learned women love to talk about
What's
is
that?
is if you have something physical, maybe even related to your groin region or whatever, and you feel comfortable enough to talk to them about it, they just love it. They just eat it up. You tell them a little something about, oh man, I I I had a whatever situation, and blah 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 blah. Let me be specific.
Please,
Um,
because I can't follow
let's say you, and this is not relatable to me,
you. Mm-hmm.
but if it is, whatever. If it's relatable to someone out there, let's say you tell your girl you have a problem reaching to shave your ass. Okay, now women for some reason love conversations. I'm just saying, women love at least in my perspective. In my
Who shaves
perspective.
their ass, man? What
But
man shaves his ass, man?
I look, if you don't though, you could talk about it with your girl why you don't, and she would still eat that conversation up.
Oh
I don't know.
man.
I don't know.
Okay. I guess I've never I don't know. It's a different type of deal that you talk about, but hey, it is what it is. I
Like,
mean,
okay, if you opened up to your girl about your difficulties or your experiences with shaving, and
uh-huh.
now like she'll fall into that. It's just like men don't talk to women about their own body ever, really. You know.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that, man. I think most women be like, "What the hell you telling me for?" I don't know. Well, I mean, well, maybe I'm not. No, I ain't wrong. I'm just saying, maybe I'm wrong. No,
He
I ain't
said, "No,
wrong.
I ain't wrong."
No, I ain't wrong.
All right, let's see.
I don't get that one, little bro. I
Let's see
don't
what
get
else
that
they
one.
said. Um, okay, so the lovely agrees. She said conversation is very important. Respect is at the top of her list. She actually agreed with all three of the things I said. The lovely. Okay. Bodine said, it's a feeling, Vince. You love being around them and y'all connect on all phases. Okay. Okay. So he said he needs a feeling. That's how he knows they're soulmate.
It's a
We gotta
feeling.
connect them
Yeah,
every
feeling.
phase, from the cooking phase to the to the bedroom phase to the taking care of kids phase. He said you gotta
Mm.
connect.
So his thing is he it's a feeling. He has this feeling
The
that
tingles, the
it's the one. He got this feeling inside.
you
Okay,
feel
he got a
it?
feeling. Ah, okay.
um, Melly Mel, she said it's respect. Someone who can meet all of my love languages. Love languages.
There you go.
Someone who has a true, genuine concern for me. A person I can be my true, genuine self with. Someone who knows all my flaws and still thinks I'm the only one for them. Oh my gosh, you're making me. Oh, my heart is beating.
Mm.
Someone I can build with and a drive that can match mine. Melly Mel, I hope you are with your soulmate right now. I hope you are, because that
Mm.
was beautiful. That was
It
beautiful.
was beautiful. She need to put that on a greeting card. That was awesome.
She needs to put it on something that someone doesn't read and throws away.
Yeah, put it on a greeting
Look,
card
look,
and
look. You
give
check
it
the
to
greeting card for money, and then
her.
that's pretty
Yeah.
much it. Well, there's not $20 in here. What do I want this
Yeah.
for?
I mean, something that long though, bro, you gonna read. You know what I mean? That one they might throw in the drawer. They gonna
If
keep
it's
that
if
one.
it's handwritten, if it's printed, I don't know.
Yeah. But I mean that's what I'm saying. She gonna
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, she also said, and someone that has my back on the little things, like, hey, I noticed you're out of paper towels, so I picked you up some.
That's a
Why
good
isn't your soulmate living with you? Why is he coming by saying, "Hey, you're out of toilet paper, so I dropped some off. All right, I'm out."
Hmm. Well, I mean, a lot of soulmates don't live together.
I
Yeah.
guess you're right.
I mean, they're working that out.
I guess you're right.
Hmm.
Um,
Keep reading.
the lovely said, "You don't have to have a lot in common. It leaves room to learn from one another." Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I can see that.
Dang. That was deep.
Yeah,
That was deep.
that was pretty good.
Oh, the lovely also is coming back on one of the other comments, Bodine, with the feelings. The lovely said feelings come and go, Bo. She said you can't rely on that.
Mm. Okay.
Mm, okay. Oh, no. She said I am for sure. Had to get through a couple chicken dinners to get with the winner.
She said she for sure with the soulmate.
And she's corny. That was
Yeah,
corny as hell.
that was horrible. Horribly corny. Horribly
uh,
corny.
they had to get through the corn to find their soulmate.
And
Melly Mel.
you trumped her with your corn.
I had to. She can't top my corn. Come on, man. Cause just because you feel someone is your soulmate, don't be you gotta live together. Just because you feel someone is your soulmate, doesn't mean you gotta live together out the gate.
Mm,
That's true. That's
right
true.
on. Okay.
That's true.
Well, that's good. That's some great answers, BJ. That's some great answers.
That was pretty
That's
good.
some
We,
great
we
answers.
appreciate all the comments, y'all.
Already, man. Already. Have you ever heard of y'all know that the first 48 is one of my favorite shows, right? I've told you this before. So they had
First
a
48.
segment on there called Graveyard Love, right? So basically, what it is, BJ, is this girl out of New Orleans said that she was gonna literally love her husband to death do they part. So she killed him.
And the first 48 is real, right?
Yeah, it's real, man. It's the best show on the planet.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I know, man. You done ran me wrong with that.
So she really killed him. She said till death do us part, and
That's what graveyard love is. To death. They take that. That's literally to death do we part. So if we part, I'm killing you. And she was a little bitty girl, man. And she rolled up on him and shot him in front of grandma house.
yeah, that's
You
rough.
Rules when you kill somebody in front of grandma house.
I mean, it's even worse that he had to go before his grandma, because that's all backwards. That's all wrong.
Well, I mean, I ain't think that through, but yeah, I guess so. When you look at it like that,
that's not supposed to happen. Kids and grandkids, they're supposed to go after you go.
Yeah,
So
and I mean, he
it's all messed up.
he was trying to be a preacher. He was
Oh, come on. Why would
yeah, man.
she
Yeah.
was filled with demons? What's wrong with her?
She was pregnant by him at the time. At the time, man, she was pregnant, had a full pregnant stomach and the whole 9 yards, man.
She can't explain that. Well, maybe she could, because I mean, a love connection between a mother and their child, the child would probably, forgive, but.
And check this out. She only got 13 years, man. She must have had a hell of a lawyer.
Only got 13 years. She just pulled up on this man, shot him point blank.
Point blank.
He's a preacher. She has his child and everything.
Everything. I don't know how. 2nd-degree murder, man. 2nd degree. I don't know how it wasn't 1st degree. She had to have a cold-blooded lawyer, man.
So, I mean, that has to be on like the lower end of the sentencing for murder.
Yeah, it is. 13 years. She probably didn't do but 7, maybe.
Right, because of parole or whatever it's called, right? Parole.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell I don't get in trouble, man.
Well, I mean, I just watched First 48, man. Like there's no tomorrow. If I ain't watching football, I'm watching First 48.
I actually thought that was a fake show. I never watched it.
What?
Yeah, I thought it was fake.
Man, you done lost your mind, man.
The way, or wait, or what was that? Was that the Reno or cops or something where they're all running and like jumping over stuff and like falling? Like
BJ, that's Reno 911, man. That's some bull jive.
Oh, so that's fake.
Yeah, that's fake.
Oh,
man.
okay.
You see how shout that dude shouts is, man. Come on, bro.
I don't know. So what was special about this episode aside from what else
tripped
was
me
there?
out the whole graveyard love thing, and that's a real thing in New Orleans apparently.
Oh, that's
what the detective said. He said graveyard love is a real saying down there. Like some of those women, man, if you marry them, the only way you leaving them is and you know he was trying to leave her, and she wasn't having it. So, and her first that was her second husband. Her first one killed himself. So she like a black widow.
I wonder why he did that. I don't want to blame her, but I mean,
yeah. So apparently, man, the Lovely and Bodine got a little something going back and forth.
Okay, in the comments. All right, so a little history. We were asking about your checklist for a soulmate. Bodine said the feels. The Lovely said feelings come and go. And then what do we have now? Bodine said you can, if the love is true, you will know. The Lovely, trust me. He's like, he sensed a little broken, like what Nas has. He sensed a little brokenness inside of the Lovely, and he said, trust me. Life is better. Feelings are real. That's what he's trying to do there.
Yeah.
Try telling Nas feelings are real.
Yeah, that wouldn't work for Nas at all.
Then the Lovely said, you know your soulmate when y'all can make it through the good and bad times and pick up the love where y'all left off. Oh, so that surpasses feelings. That's just we're a forever thing. I actually kind of like her definition. Forget feelings. Me and you are forever. We're gonna go through everything, but at the end of the day, at the end of the millennium, it's me and you.
Yeah, she putting it out there for real, Bo. And she said at the end of it, Bo. And yeah, he talking about it. I just think it depends on the person. Just my opinion.
He backed off.
Yeah,
Just my
man.
opinion. Just
He's a sucker.
as supposed to back down, man.
He's a sucker, man. He's a sucker.
Oh
So Vicky
man.
chiming in. Vicky said Melly Mel on point.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So BJ, let me ask you this, man. Um, how do you and I know we're gonna get some nice feedback on this one here, man. And when we get our therapist in, we gonna revisit some of these questions, man.
Yeah.
How do you think you can get over a relationship that you was in deep?
It
Give me three. Give
depends.
me three of yours. Give me three of yours.
Well, let me ask you this before I answer that. Are
Okay.
you have you been through multiple breakups, or is this like the first one, the first
No,
big one?
this can be the number 15. Just how do you three ways you think you might can get over it.
Well, if this is number 15, man, it gets easier. It
Mm-hmm.
gets easier. So I would say the way of getting over it, I'll split it. I think the
Split
way
it.
of getting over it after breakup 15 is honesty with yourself. Okay. Uh some
So
some
you got to be honest
something
with yourself.
you got to be honest with yourself. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
there's a time for self-reflection. All right.
Okay.
And then after that you can think about, okay, after you think about your own errors, okay,
Mm-hmm.
what why didn't it work? What was wrong? What did they do wrong? But after that, after you just get that closure of I did this, they did that, just focus on something else. Focus on something else. You have to stop thinking about it. You have to get a skill called relaxation. You have to learn it, and you have to practice it, and you have to
Uh-huh.
try to silence your mind when it's just racing.
Mm-hmm. So you saying focus on something else,
Mm-hmm.
be honest with yourself,
Be honest with yourself.
and what was number three?
And also, look at the type of person that you were with. What was wrong or not wrong with that person. So that's kind of goes with like the reflection.
So reflect back on the relationship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I think first thing is time. You just got to give it time. You know what I mean? Time heals everything. You know what I mean? After
Everything.
enough time, you should be all right. You know what I'm saying? And then probably staying busy. You know what I mean? Continue on with your life,
Mm-hmm.
and then probably at some point, if it was a serious deal going on, probably just let it out. Get somewhere and just get somewhere and just let it out. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know
And
what you're saying. Oh
yeah,
yeah.
just get somewhere and let it out, man. So just let it out, staying busy, and time.
Vince, I tried telling my nephew that he wasn't taking that.
D Mac,
Yeah. Yeah.
man, you can't, man. Look here, man. D Mac, I mean, he got have to, he got a whole lot he got to learn. You know what I
Look,
mean?
I tried telling him, I was like, look, man, I know you just went through that. You just gotta let it out. I
Yeah.
was like, you just gotta take a moment to feel it. And
Oh,
he
he
was
went
like,
through. No, he went through it. He done let it out. He might not let it out in front of you, and he
well,
might
yeah,
not tell
yeah,
you.
yeah. And he said, yeah, I let it out, but I'm like, nah, you're doing too much right now. I don't
Yeah.
think you really, because Vince, I think I know what you're talking about. Let me make it clear here and let's clarify. So when you
Mm-hmm.
say let it out, you are just whatever, if it's
Whatever. I mean,
frustration or
if you
crying,
gotta
whatever.
yell, if you got, and I'm not
But
necessarily talking
after,
about crying, but you gotta, if you gotta cry, if you gotta yell,
yeah,
if you got whatever you gotta do for yourself. Just release that. You just gotta do that.
Right. But
You
the
know what I
point
mean?
of doing that, right, is, and I'm just checking with you to see if we're thinking the same thing. The point of doing that is afterwards you're supposed to feel better. And it's supposed to be like you've already gone through months of
Right.
recovery just doing that.
Right. I mean, at that point, after all that, man, you will gain your emotions back. You will get your emotions back under control. But I
I
mean,
agree.
until you do that, then you gonna just be a big bottle of emotions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's just
So
bottled up.
just bottle up. So you just gotta let your emotions out, man. And however you do it, you just gotta let your emotions out. And yeah, after a minute, you know,
Yeah.
you should be okay. Some it takes some longer than others.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's okay. But you know, so he gonna have to. He might not, he might not have told you, but he done let it out.
I don't
But
know.
if you
I think I could tell.
if you okay, well, you saying he just kind of all the way out there. If you all the way out there, that's a telltale sign he's still holding it in.
Exactly. Because if you let's say you keep going back, and this is a common thing, so it's not like I'm airing out anything with him. This is a common thing after a breakup.
Mm-hmm.
You just keep revisiting like something's gonna change, and
Mm-hmm.
nothing changes.
Right.
You're holding on to it. You're holding
You
on to it,
and it's something about that toxic crap that you
and you
like.
start liking it.
You start
Yeah.
liking it,
Yeah.
man. And
Yeah.
and toxic is, it's poison. Poison is not good for you. It can kill you.
Yeah.
So you have to realize that this is toxic and it's not healthy for me, not healthy for her. And a lot of time a man has to be a man. He has to be the man and be like,
Yeah.
this is just not good, a good situation for nobody right now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
Oh yeah.
and then just take it from there, man. But yeah, those are some good ones, BJ. We got some good ones popping in, man. Let's hop on them,
Yeah,
please.
yeah, yeah. Vicky said Bo is right. If it's a feeling, an awesome feeling. Oh, Bo is right. It's a feeling, an awesome feeling having a soulmate.
Okay.
Great. Sorry. DeLovely said forgive, learn from it, and heal. So those are her
Mm,
that's her
that was a
trick.
good one. Forgive.
Yeah.
We neither
Forgive.
one of us said that, but
Right.
um,
And forgive is big because that could mean forgiving them or forgiving yourself.
forgiving is big, and learning from whatever the situation was.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
And then heal is kind of broad. You know what I mean? But heal, I get it.
Time. What you said. Time.
Yeah, forgive,
Yeah.
learn from it, and heal. That's some good. Those are really good ones. Really good ones.
Orlando said staying busy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I think that was on
See,
my list. Yeah,
staying busy is good, but like you said, it's got to be productive.
has
Being
to be.
busy, it can't be reckless like D-Mac. You know what I mean?
It can't be reckless, like you already know. You already know,
It can't
man.
be reckless, man, where you just da 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 and bopping around to this and bopping around. You can't. That's not gonna help you at all. But if you
Yeah,
staying busy with your kids, work, whatever,
exactly. Like it
yeah,
has to be a staying busy that progresses you. Can't be a
right,
staying busy that where technically you're still just in this box, and just because you're not looking at what's behind you doesn't mean you've
yeah,
walked any further away from it.
exactly, exactly.
You know,
It's like running in quicksand. You ain't going nowhere.
you ain't going nowhere. You're actually sinking.
Yeah.
uh the lovely said and self-responsibility, so taking a look at yourself, seeing what you can do and what you've done.
Mm-hmm.
Vicky said think about all the foul crap they've done and realize you are better and deserve better. Gotta move on. That sounds personal.
Yeah, it's yeah, I mean you going to think about what was done and said and stuff like that. But like you said, I think if she adds in the healing, then that at the end of that.
Yeah.
But I guess the gotta move on maybe it's her way of saying healing. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
because if there's no healing with that, right? You just think about all that they've done, if they wronged you, and realize you're better and deserve better. What if you develop like an ego or something?
You can develop an ego. You
You
thinking
know,
about that. That
yeah,
can drive you crazy sitting there thinking about that crap over and over, going over in your head. You know what was said, what was done.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and
And then in
then
your next relationship, you got this ego that prevents you from connecting with the person because you're like, I deserve better. So they do one thing, and now you're
mhm,
like, and you got these such high standards.
yeah,
So
yeah,
after, there's a balance to it all. If you bring
hmm
yourself up, you also want to bring yourself down.
yeah.
You know?
I would think you want to try to get that crap out your mind as quick as possible, man. You don't want to
Yeah.
sit there and linger on that
Yeah.
because I'm pretty sure it can be a bad feeling. Like you said, for you, the next person you meet,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Yeah.
who knows?
Uh Bodine said, if you did everything you were supposed to do in the relationship, you should be able to move on because you can't control no one else's behavior. And most of all, keep God in your life. You will be all right. That sounds like an experienced breakup artist right there. An experienced breakup artist.
Okay, man. He done threw God in the mix. Yeah.
That whole line right there, you can't control no one else's behavior. Let's
hmm
just break that down. You don't start saying that until after a couple of breakups. You don't say that after the first one. Oh, I can't control no one else's behavior. No, because you wish you could control it. You're like, I
Yeah.
wish I could change everything, man. Why did she do that, man? Why
Oh
why did
my
she?
goodness, man. You sound that sounds so real coming out your mouth.
Man, it comes from a real place, and then you don't, not everybody starts off with God. So the whole, keep God in your life, you will be all right. Now that really comes at the end of the line when you've
Yeah.
when you've just had enough.
Yeah.
You've had enough, and you turn your life over and you say, please, I'm tired. I'm
Yeah.
tired.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's sad. Stampede said, the way you get over it depends on the age at which you experience the trauma. Oh, okay. As a young person, you might go and be hoish or see if you can get her back. As an adult, you might take time, seek therapy, and start exercising.
Hmm.
I don't agree.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I don't agree.
yeah. I mean, but that's that. To each his own.
To each his own. Because
Yeah.
I think that could easily just be flipped. I've seen young people do that same thing,
Yeah.
therapy, exercising, and older people hoe, you know.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It can happen. Um. I don't know, man. A lot of the therapy stuff probably does help. I can't really speak on. I've never did it, but I'm pretty sure something can be done or said or whatever can help you through it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you put enough time in between it, you can save yourself thousands of dollars for real,
Hmm.
for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 Yep. That's what's up, man. But
It's
like I
rough.
said, man, we're gonna bring a therapist on at some point. I'm gonna make a couple of calls tomorrow, man.
We
And
need Nas on that because are they just a therapist or are they specific?
no, they're real. They licensed therapists. I
No,
mean,
no, I mean like I'm sorry, are they like a general therapist or do they do a specific
no relationships.
relation? Oh, we
Yeah,
need Nas. We need
yeah, because
Nas.
she probably diagnosed Nas with.
Wouldn't it be funny if we found out Nas had like separation anxiety? He says all this, but then at the end of the day can't be without her.
Yeah, he can't.
She goes out of town for her family member's birthday and he's just
He be
you know, the
sitting in the
pillow.
middle of the floor eating Taco Bell, crying inside.
calling her, checking with the kids. Hey, you talked to your mama yet?
He's stupid, man. You can't be talking about my boy, man. He ain't here.
Yeah.
What's Stampede said?
Stampede said, I had a girlfriend in college who was 3 years older than me. She graduated and went to work. It wasn't a bad breakup. Oh, so I guess that was the breakup. She left college and wait.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad breakup, man. She just
Yeah.
said, "Oh, this was cool while I'm here. I gotta go."
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh the lovely said the black culture is stuck on that feeling mess. Ooh. She said that's why we are not successful at relationships. Ooh.
Mm,
So she is against, not that she's against feelings, but I mean, she said stuck on that feeling mess.
yeah. Um.
Mm.
So I guess that relationship ain't got nothing
Oh,
to do with feelings.
she followed up, said, always looking for someone to make them feel some type of way. Dang.
Hmm.
Spoken like a true breakup artist. She sounds like the one that actually did the breaking up, whereas whereas Bodine sounds like the one that got broken up with.
Get done. You don't want to get
So
dumped.
so like she's like, stop being a baby. Yeah, it ain't nothing about feelings. I broke up with you because you don't know how to clean dishes.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
you grab him on the hand, and slap him 2 times. Get
you know,
yourself together.
get yourself together. That's why I'm not with you, because you talking about all
Yeah.
these feeling stuff.
Damn feeling. Hell
Maybe I
wrong
would
with you.
feel something for you if you didn't have all the feelings. Nah, I'm
Yeah.
just joking. She's just going
What's
in.
wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Get yourself together. Pull your skirt up, Nancy. No damn feelings in him.
Nancy. Gonna call him Nancy. He's on
Yeah.
his way out to work. He has that in his head.
Yeah. Don't come
uh,
in here with all that feeling crap tonight.
oh man. He comes home. She's surrounded in candles and aromatherapy.
Mm,
Can't touch her though. Can't touch
okay.
her.
Yeah. I'm just meditating. This ain't about you.
uh, um, Vicky said, "I said think about it, not dwell on it."
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so that was back when she said, "Think about all the foul crap they've done and realize you're better." So yeah, she's saying dwelling is definitely not what she's advocating, because
Right.
that
Just think about it and tell yourself you're
move
better.
on
Yeah.
and move on.
Get yourself together. You better than this. I
That
don't
takes a
deserve
strong
this.
mindset. That's a strong mindset.
Yeah, I mean, you got to know your worth, man. You know what I mean? So I
It's
think that's
true.
all she's saying. Just know your worth and know, you don't deserve, the bull jive. You know, um,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So look here,
Mhm.
man. We're gonna shut this one down, man. I think this was a great informative one. I was hoping to have our therapist tonight, but we kind of came in and just kind of freestyle this one a little bit, but we working on it.
Hey,
And yeah, again, um, before we leave here, you guys, please, please, please check out the front7rush.com. Go to the store, click on merchandise, click on store. No, click on shop. I'm sorry. I mean, you some smart people. Y'all can figure it out.
you'll figure it out. You'll
We'll
figure it out.
figure it out. And let's get these Christmas gifts popping, man. Let's do it now so we won't have no problem. We know that FedEx and Amazon, UPS and USPS is finna be busy. So don't wait till the last minute, man. Go on, get you get your gift, get them in, get your Christmas
Super
done,
busy.
all that, before your back get up against the wall.
Super
Don't be
busy.
that turkey who wait to the last minute. And yeah, please tell your friends to tell a friend. Check out the show. You see, we have a lot of crowd participation. This is the way we
We
rock.
appreciate y'all for that.
Really appreciate y'all. And this is the way we rock. This way we're gonna keep rocking. So yeah, let's do that. Let's tell somebody to tell somebody.
Yeah, don't forget to share the show,
Mm.
especially if you've watched the show this whole time, you've been here, or you liked what we said. Share it, please. Please share it. Go ahead. Why not? I mean, you like it. So put it on your timeline. Prove it. Prove that you like it. Okay?
Yeah,
Prove it. And you know, if you're new to the show, we welcome you as a conqueror, as a warrior. You can and you will what's the word? Overcome.
No, I'm gone.
That sounds like they're going through something.
Yeah, it sounds like we in church.
Yeah, I sound like I'm talking to. Oh, this is bad. You know how they, you know how they have those shelters for like women and like children. It's like that. I sound like I was talking to a group.
Man, you come up with the weirdest damn examples, man.
But that's what it sounded like. I sounded like I'm.
All of our shave hair off your ass, and now you want to talk to somebody in the shelter, man. What's going on?
Hey, I mean, I don't want this to be the last thing that we say on the show, but I hear that if you shave, you have less problems wiping. That's it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. All right. Well, we gonna shut it down with that one. I mean, that's a mic drop of that.
Fellas, talk to your women about it. They'll love the conversation. They'll appreciate you for
it. Hey, look, man, y'all have a great weekend. Be safe, be careful for real. Don't do nothing crazy. If you drink a little bit, call a car service, call an Uber, call your friend, your girlfriend, boyfriend, somebody. Yeah. Don't get behind the wheel. Don't be like these crazy NFL players. We'll see y'all back on Monday. Peace.
Peace.